Hey there, Blue Rockers. How are you? Connie Willis here. How's it going? Hi to the folks out there at YouTube. Hi to the folks out there on DLive. Hi to the folks out there on Facebook personal page, my Facebook group page that's verified, and my verified Blue Rock Talk page. As well as I think I might be hitting one of my Twitter accounts too. It looked like one of them wasn't popping up properly. Technology. It's really, 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 really good. And it can really, really, really suck. And it's been kind of doing both lately. So those of you on DLive, hey there. Been working hard to try to get you guys on. And I think that we've figured this one out. However, let me know how I can delete. Please let me know how I can delete, okay, a video. Let me know how I can delete a video. I would appreciate that. On YouTube, I know how to do that. Facebook and all the other ones, I know how to do that, but not on DLive. And those of you that don't know what DLive is, I think it's a good thing for you guys to check out. DLive is, well, it's kind of like a YouTube, but it's live. You know, you share your videos, you talk live. You can also upload previous videos, I guess, some tape videos. I think I saw where you can do that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I would think it'd just be live, but I think you might be able to do that. And basically what you do is you get, if people like your video, then you get upvoted and you get cryptocurrency. That's, you guys know Steemit. I've talked about Steemit before, where when people like what you put onto the format, onto the platform, whether it's a blog, a picture, a joke, you know, video, whatever, you get crypto for it. And it's a way that you can definitely make some income, but it's definitely a way you can share your content and, you know, get paid for it instead of just giving it away everywhere and letting them put ads on your content. Just saying. Just saying. So Steemit, if you go to Steemit, I want you to follow me, please, since you already are, to be here right now, and that would be under Blue Rock Talk. So then from there you can catch up on DLive as well. And I think you'll like it. I think it's really cool. I've been trying my best to you know, make that work, and finally I'm getting to the point of doing that and to stream this all across the board. So I'm hoping, I'm just gonna roam around here just to see where there's some chat. Just another brick in the wall. That's right, Sleestack. Remember that the old comedians would use that. That would be their background. Most of them still are in the improv world. It's the brick background, I think. Or at least I remember it as that. Let's see if I'm getting audio everywhere. Yep, looking good on YouTube. Hey there, Mary. Hey there, Will. Don't forget, Will, go read what I wrote to you, Will. Famous authors on here. You guys make sure you say hi to all the other Blue Rockers out there. If you're not familiar with what a Blue Rocker is, well, this is Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. I'm Connie Willis. On some, you know, sometimes when you see me, I'm Chef Connie. Other times you see me, I'm Crypto Connie. But it's Earth's most interesting conversations. That includes people, places, and things, so you never know what's going to happen. Friday nights, we have Bigfoot Friday. Thursday, Signature Thursday. Like I might be on tonight. I'm still working all this stuff out, so it's hard for me to plan to have an interview and talk with someone. Because if this doesn't work and I got to cancel, then it's just kind of a waste. I'd rather surprise you with something than let you down. Don't want to do that. In the future, Wasted Wednesday is going to be on. That's a serious look at the cannabis industry. As well as on Tuesday nights, it's Crypto Connie Tuesday. And then on Sundays, we have Stan's Bible Lecture. That's a college-level Bible study. And we like to say it ain't your daddy's Bible class. It's not. It's Stan Larimer, who is the godfather of BitShares, that does that for you. And he'll take on your questions, so bring it on, is what he likes to say. That's who we talk to as well on Crypto Connie Tuesday, as well as other people too. But that's basically talking about the BitShares dynasty, and something that, that I have felt compelled to be a part of, just with the little bit I know of the crypto world. But I keep it in layman's terms so that those of you that are like me, getting into that world, can learn how to get into that world. It's a very small percentage of people actually in the crypto world. We're hoping to build it, right, so that you guys also get what we get that are in it. Now, things are definitely over my head. These people are incredible with their knowledge and computer skills and just the world of money in a different way that I'm still learning every day. And I think everybody's still feeling it out. It's definitely the Wild West, as they like to say. And I do see a promising future in it. And I hope that you guys check it out too. See, that's one of the things when I'm getting back to a blue rocker, that is someone in the know. It's someone that this is Blue Rock Talk, right? So if you subscribe, like, or follow me here, then you will become a blue rocker, and that is someone in the know. So whether it's in the know of what might be lurking around in the woods, flying around in the sky, how ants can detect, how to get to where the other ant found the food, and they all come in that little line, right, and pick it up and take it back. All those kinds of things. If you're open-minded enough to hear that stuff, then you're open-minded enough to hear about cryptocurrency. And those of you out there that when you do subscribe, and maybe you're into crypto, but you don't really care about the Bigfoot, but you get a notification about that, well, either check it out. Check it out. But don't throw down a negative bomb of, this is ridiculous, I'm turning you off. Don't do that. Just go, okay, so I'm not into the Bigfoot. Maybe I'll listen to see what it's about. Or, I'll just wait until it's about crypto. Because I'm going to come in with live breaking news from crypto. I'm going to come in with live breaking news if some area is going to see the mothership UFO over their city. And believe me, it's happened. So, either be a part of it all or just, if it's not something you like, you don't have to leave me the message that you hate it. I don't care about your hate. Okay? Leave the message that you like something and then go on. I don't care about your hate. Don't care about it. Just say, you know what? It's okay. I'm just going to come back when another show that I like is on. That's all. It's okay. You turn on CBS, right? Or HBO or whatever, network out there, right? And if you don't like the show, what do? You just click it to something else. And then you come back to it later because you might like the other show. Maybe you don't like the lineup for that night. So just do that here too. Don't lay some bomb just because you can. Sheesh. Make my day. Come on, be happy. Live, learn, love, love, love. Stop the hate. My gosh, you haters have such big mouths and big fingers and loud words. Stop it. Leave me alone. I will block you when I find you or hear you. Yuck. Gosh, you guys, get a life. Hate someone you know. You don't know me. Don't hate me. Why can't we just all get along, right? So anyway, there's my rant. I'm done. Those of you that are like me, hopefully you're laughing right now. You're giving me a thumbs up. You're saying, you're backing me up on that. So please do. Show it. Show those haters how much you all don't like them as well. Put it down in the comments right now in the live chat. Do all that, please. I was talking the other night, and we were talking about this, the kind of bullying kind of stuff. And what we came up with, well, I just talked about the good old days, I guess. I guess I'm old enough to do that now. Yuck, I hate that. But when I was back in radio and television a long time ago, still doing it, but I mean in the beginning time, right? This mic's giving me the shot. It's the shadow. Back in those days, there was no internet, so people had to write you letters. And I guess by the time they got done writing any hate, if you got that, I mean, you barely got any letters in the first place. And if you do national television, you rarely got anything, because by the time it got to you, I don't know, some people they would just throw it away, I think, a lot of those people that would get the mail. I think sometimes they try to get it to you, but other times, like the national television work I've done, it was always traveling and on the road, so they didn't know how to get a hold of me. But with radio stations, when that mail came to you, it was very seldom when you got it, but it was either usually really good or really bad. It was one or the other, but either management got rid of the hate, because it affects people like us. It's not cool. It affects everybody. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. And you haters, you don't like it. You hate so much. You don't like it either, so stop throwing it around. Blech. So boring, so old. Oh my gosh, it's old. It's old. Ugh. That's why I have Blue Rock Talk. It's not news like, this breaking news or that, unless it's the news that we talk about here. Let's say it's not politics. How about that? We say that. It's not who's sleeping with who. Who cares? Go do your thing. Be happy. Just, why do you guys care about, do you guys care about that in the celebrity world? Do you care about who's sleeping with who? Do you? Do you even want to know that? Should that be on primetime television or before primetime television when your kids are watching or when you're watching? Do you care? Do you care what Justin, what Bieber? Do you care what he's doing, sleeping with, or what his latest tattoo is? Do you care? Do you? Do you care? I mean, it's on all the time. People seem to care. They think, I guess. Who is it that cares? Who? What age group cares about that? And is it because the younger ones, because maybe that's the only place they can get this type of conversation, because they haven't been taught that, hey, you're supposed to respect this. This is something special. Respect it. Don't go around telling everybody what you did and what you didn't do or whatever, or how you did it. I can't believe the way people talk nowadays. Do you guys care about that? Do you care about those things? It's cool. Like, okay, let's talk about DLive right now. You can talk about anything you want on it, right? But for the most part, there's a lot of gamers. That's cool. At least they're playing a game. They're doing their thing, right? Teaching you how to play it, showing you tricks. And I know some of you might go, oh, well, that's so graphic. Oh, my gosh, you should have seen what we grew up with cartoon-wise. And maybe they were little cuddly little creature-looking things with Bugs Bunny and that kind of thing. But, man, they blew each other's heads off with cannons. They'd feed them poison food. It's crazy. So, anyway, it's like you can't win no matter what. But some of this stuff, I don't know. But all the hatred out there, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So what I like about Blue Rock Talk is we talk about, it's interesting conversations. All right? It's what people see in the UFO world, the alien world, the hybrid world. It's those things beyond that people say aren't true. And then it's also interesting, like I always like to say, bees making honey. You know what you're eating? That delicious honey? It's delicious. You know what it is? Yeah. It is, and I'm not totally sure right now, but it's either throw up or poo from the bee. It's one or the other. It comes out of one side of them. Comes out of one of their orifices. So anyway, folks, thanks for listening to that. Those of you that feel the same, you're out there laughing. Those of you that aren't laughing are the problem. Am I right or wrong? Post that. I want to read your all's live chats. I want to read your live chats. So I better put it over there. So those of you on Facebook, if you are out there, I hope that you guys are writing too. So let me just let you know that because I'm streaming to YouTube on Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis, on D-Live with Blue Rock Talk, and D-Livers out there, please tell me how you can delete the videos. I got so many on there of just me testing, and I just want to get rid of them. Even though I made some money, believe it or not. Isn't that crazy? And those of you on Facebook, my personal page, Facebook, my Connie Willis verified page, and my verified Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis page, and a Twitter. One of these is a Twitter that's on. It's either Connie Willis or Blue Rock Talk. Those of you out there and you want to talk back and leave your message, basically the one that I see, because there's too many out there, and this streaming company that I'm using right now, testing out, they don't show the chat yet. That's a whole nother thing. It's a pricey thing to get it out there, but that's what you got to do. Trying to build this audience. I want more blue rockers out there. There's someone in the know. They're good. They're honorable. They will support and take up for integrity and character. True blue, whatever state you are on, because this is Blue Rock Talk. You understand what that is, right? That's Earth's most interesting conversations. Blue Rock is Earth. Okay, so you got that. We're good, right? We're good to go. Okay, you know how this works, right? Right now it's free. I will continue to give this to you for free, where we talk to really cool people and do really cool things. I'll continue to do that, but you got to help me. You got to subscribe. Keep it going. Hit that notification bell too, so you'll hear when these cool things are going on, okay? You've got to hit like and follow and share. For the most part, where the money's going to come in, I would think the most part, I want you to hit like and follow wherever and share, bring in more people. But the most part, YouTube is where I can get the sponsorships. So otherwise, I'm going to have to do like all the other people that do this kind of thing, and you guys know it, where you got to pay a membership. Now, I'll probably open up my Patreon account again, which a lot of you guys know about that, right? Where you can give $5 a month, $15 a month, $20 a month, and you can do, you get something back in return. And I set that up. I remember when it first came out, I was telling people about it, and now they're making money off of it. But I found that it was more work because, if you give more money, then you do it for a reason. So then I had to go do that. It's already enough to try to give this to you guys in a professional way. Bring in the best of the best people. Not the same old people. Yeah, sometimes I can bring in the same old people because I know them, or you might want them. They might bring in their followers, whatever. I just feel like you get enough of that, don't you? See, my phones are ringing. Oh, it's Skype. I can't grab it, though. That's Sean Worthington of CloudCoin. You guys know him. Hey, Sean, get the notification from Blue Rock Talk, and you'll know I'm live. Right? That's what I get all my friends for, too. It's like, why would you call me? Haven't you subscribed to me, and haven't you hit that notification bell? Apparently not. You would know I'm on. And you know I'm kidding, even though I'm not. I mean, seriously, right? So anyway, whatever. I don't know where I went on all this, but got disrupted there. So anyway, let's see. All right. One rule: be cool, simple. Hello, hey Drake. And Drake is still my friend. Excellent. Yeah, Alan Drake. Don't worry. I haven't read your second part of the information that you sent me because I want to keep it there until I can get to it. Otherwise, I'll lose it. Those of you that do write me, thank you. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate it. I love it. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I like to bring in people that that you don't know about, you haven't heard about. They've got their own stories. There's a bazillion of them out there. Of us out there, right? We all have stories. That's why we're into all this kind of stuff. So, and I'm glad that we're open to all this kind of stuff. So the other day I'm watching Jerry Wills and Kathy Wills. I don't know if you, they have been here on Blue Rock Talk. they have also, or Jerry's kind of the talker. Kathy makes the coffee and the food, and they're a great couple together for sure. But Jerry, I had him on Coast to Coast a couple times. Jerry Wills, the Jerry Wills Show. I listened to him the other day. It's very hard as a host to listen to other people because you don't want to pick up their mannerisms, and you're kind of doing it yourself. So the last thing you want to do, it's kind of, if you work construction all day, do you want to go home and build something in the backyard? You know what I mean? So anyway, I was watching him out of respect because he'll do that for me and vice versa. And we have the same kind of production stuff together. So we help each other out with, does this work? How does this work? Can you help me? So anyway, he was on, and he's so similar to me, not just from Kentucky, but, he too just wants to pull in the people that nobody's really heard of yet. When you continue to hear from the same people over and 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 over again, it's hard for them to have new stories unless they go out. They do the research and stuff like that. But there's so many other people out there. You gotta hear from everybody. That's how you learn the truth, and that's what we're all there for. So those of you that write me, I do my best to put it into an order so that I can get to it. And what I've really been doing a lot is working on the technical part. So forgive me, putting it together. And look now, Facebook, DLive, YouTube, Facebook's pages, and all that other kind of stuff, right? And Twitter, right? So I'm working on it, trying to really create this brand and make it big. But in the midst of doing all that, there's more and more social media outlets out there, especially if you're in the crypto world. Because then you have Steemit, the DLive, Telegram, Discord. It goes on, people. Medium, it doesn't stop. I can't do it alone. Stop. So when you guys send me messages, it goes, just right, it just keeps going down. So I'm sorry if I don't get to it. I'm trying hard to keep up with everything. But pretty soon here, I'll get back into the swing of everything. And I just want you to know the hardest part is Messenger. And you guys all have Messenger for the most part, right? So you know now that if you accept someone as your friend, like I'll go in and I'll do a couple things here and a couple things there, and, kind of do that stuff. And if you add friends, well, now you and so, this is how it looks in Messenger, right? You and so are now friends. Say hi. And it just keeps pushing everything down. And then people will include me in a group or something. And I got to leave that group, you guys. I can't find my messages. They're so far down. And then there's hidden messages that people that aren't your friends that I don't even see until later. I usually get those right after Coast to Coast, which, by the way, I'll be on Coast to Coast Saturday night. I'll be on there with William Gazetke. Now, last time I was on, I had William on. His audio was terrible, so we thought it'd be best to wait because he's got an incredible story. He's a filmmaker, philosopher. He's got it all going on. I think he's a good guy. We almost did a film before together. I was hoping that would have occurred, but he's got, he's going to talk about his films, but we're going to focus on Robert Van, let me see if I can get his name right. I had it right a couple weekends ago. Robert Van Den Broek. Robert Van Den Broek. I think I got that right. Amazing guy. Absolutely amazing stories. The real deal. We're talking about crop circles, UFOs, angels, spirits, people on the other side, all sorts of crazy things. And he's got the evidence. If you saw the last Blue Rock Talk Bafflers, where Lori Williams, professional remote viewer and instructor, did a target on the evidence he found. That was amazing stuff, amazing stuff. So Anyway, what do I got here? I got to take a quick break here. Somebody needs my help. Somebody's got to go to the bathroom, so hold on. Let me see if I can give you something that will remind you of tomorrow night that could possibly happen. Let me see if I can get this going here. Okay, hold on, I'm coming. Let me see if I can fix this for you, because I'll be right back. I don't have my normal thing that I have. So, okay, so anyway, I'll be right back with more to rant about. Rawr. How was that? I'll kill it. We've got to hold that. All right, holy cow. Whew. Got to turn that thing down, huh? Trust me, when you do live shows, there's buttons all over the place that you don't realize you have to push. You're like, oh, shoot. I thought I did everything, but I didn't hit that button. Oh, my gosh. How could I have forgotten that one? Because there's so many things to do. So, anyway, all right. So, I'm guessing everything's going out okay. I don't hear a thing, by the way. I was hoping I would, but I don't hear anything. Okay, I guess I could if I did it a certain way. So I just want to make sure everything's going good over here. Let me turn off this Skype where everybody's trying to get a hold of me. I try to hide on there so nobody sees me. Anyway, if you're just now tuning in, this is Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. And it's all about Earth's most interesting conversations. That includes people, places, and things. Pretty soon, I got somebody working on my logo. I did have somebody else that was trying to help on Facebook. Oh, how nice and kind. I think they got tired. But a friend of mine has been, he is a professional as well. And you know, at Halloween, when you see the spirit of Halloween, those stores pop up and they have tons of Halloween stuff. You know that place? They're always really cool. Well, the graphics on that kind of stuff, you know, he does work for them. So cool. So perfect for this, right? So anyway, I'm still waiting for him. I'd like to, when I narrow it down, you know, to a couple of them, and I still would love the other guy to do that too, if he still wants to do that. But anyway, if maybe I'll throw up a couple of them at the end to see what you guys think about it. I'm looking at what would be on swag, right? What would be on hats and T-shirts and hoodies. I'm a hoodie fan. I like that, especially when you're out in the woods. You know, you got your hoodie on. Keep you warm. I like that. So let's see. I just want to see what's going on here. How many people are at least out there watching? I hope that you are. Hope that you are sharing this with other people. And let's see, let's go to live chat. There's so many ways. I hate to be rude and turn my head on you. That's where, again, in the future, I'm going to have an engineer and a social media expert. I'm working on now trying to pull together a website that will help me to disperse all of this, feature some things that I am unable to feature this way, to where when you go to the site, you can see some other really neat things. There are, you know, different things you can donate to or look at, or so you'll know what's going on, and you can be a part of it or help it out, kind of thing. But I hope that you guys pass it on to other people, and everybody becomes a blue rocker. I can see in the future, I'm just envisioning, because believe me, I've tried so hard to get a hold of Marcus Lemonis. I'm telling you, he's the perfect fit for this. Perfect fit in every way. Perfect fit, Marcus Lemonis, perfect fit with what I do. Why? Well, let me give you a few reasons of what Blue Rock Talk, again, is all about. It's not just being someone in the know. It's not just interesting conversations. But as you become a blue rocker and you are in the know, and, you know, this is, you know, when you see another blue rocker, you say, hey. But it's like a community of people that if you're stuck in some city or something, you can call out to other blue rockers. You know, it's kind of more of a community thing. If there's fires going on in your community, blue rockers band together, do what they can do. If there's some sort of catastrophe in any way, or any way to help raise funds or help out in any way, blue rockers can be there to help out. That's the kind of thing I'm looking to have in the future, to pull together across the globe, across this big blue rock, right? Also, why I say Marcus Lemonis, I know he likes that kind of stuff too, so that's really cool. But again, I love his RV stuff, where I want to take this on the road. And it would be great to put my logos, when I get them, on that RV, take them on the road, even though I'm a fan of Earth Roamer. Real big fan of Earth Roamer. I like Earth Roamer. That would be cool too. But I'd still like Marcus in the deal, because my background, Home Shopping Network, infomercials, QVC, selling products. Trust me, in radio and television, no matter what you're doing, car racing, boat racing, you are selling something. It is. It's just the way it is. And he's got a ton of products. We could do that with product placement and still keep it to where you never have to pay for the show, right? So I've been trying to do that, so I need your help to continue to build everything up. So, Marcus Lemonis, darn it. Does anybody know him out there? Get him. You know, even the people I know that know him, they didn't want to bother him with it. And you know why? They said, well, you know, I don't know what he might think about UFOs or Bigfoot, because you do that as well as all your other stories. I think Marcus would be open to that. I think he would. I don't think he's that judgmental as these other people thought. I think that was those people's problem. I think it was their problem. Some of those lights are pretty bright, aren't they? Let's see. I think it's this one. Let me see if I can throw that backwards a little bit. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to check to see if everybody is still out there, because we are broadcasting live right now on YouTube, on Blue Rock Talk. That's where the live chat is that I'm looking at. Hey, everybody. I hope it's still going. I hope you guys are still moving in there. Yes, way down splits my head. Sorry, Charlene. I know. I know. I got to go in there and I got to turn that down. I just found that feature to where I can do that. You know, you make it a certain volume because other platforms are really low, so you have to pump it up. And then other platforms are not, so it'll dry. I'm sorry. This is the way it is. Oh, okay. So Mike Crow was over on Facebook commenting. That's cool. Let me see what's going on over there. All right, you Facebook folks. If you want to comment, hey, everybody, you know, until I can get a chat going. And that's what, you know, that's what I can probably do. I can probably set up a window in here that would have in this corner, you know, Facebook, in this corner, Twitter. I could probably do something like that. Anyway, so Coast to Coast this Saturday night. Sunday, Stan's Bible lecture. Tomorrow night, you know, if I can just make sure all this is working, then my guests will be right back on all the nights that I have said with the programming. Because I know you guys want to hear this kind of stuff as much as I do, and especially bringing in really, really cool people that you haven't heard of yet that have stories. So like Alan Drake, a Blue Rocker out there, right? Alan, can I call you a Blue Rocker, right? He's sent me part of his story, and then he sent a second part, but I know I can't get to it yet. So I definitely have a list full of people backed up, and I'm happy about that. And I think you guys will really like the people that come on. So we ranted about everything. We raved about everything. I think news-wise, that's about it. Somebody was asking me about, what's his name? So I can't even think of his name. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? Who's the big guy on YouTube and now you got kicked off on Facebook? I can't believe I don't know his name. I've never met him before, but I know he's been on Coast to Coast a lot, and I know that I like what he does. Somebody throw his name out there for me. You know who I'm talking about. Somebody give me his name. I do need an Earth Roamer. Anyway, there's a delay, so I'll have to wait until you guys hear that. Until then, hi to the folks at D-Live. I'm going to get verified on D-Live. That's one of the things I got to do is make sure I mention D-Live. Hi to the folks on YouTube. Hi to those of you on Facebook. And hi to you on my Facebook page and Connie Willis page, Blue Rock Talk page, and on my Twitter page. Okay, so no, not Joe Rogan. No, he's like, no, I'm not a fan. I don't know. He's more of a guy's guy. I don't. Wasn't he the one that, like, yeah, he did the Fear Factor? Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Bob's got it. Bob Malzy, Alex Jones. That's right, Alex Jones. That's it. Somebody was asking me about him and what happened, and I really haven't been keeping up with the news. I'm just working on this stuff. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about Alex Jones? Write that in the comments and in the live chat there. What do you think about him getting kicked off of Facebook? right? That's what happened, right? He's still on YouTube. Well, see, that's where, by the way, that's why you go on to DLive. That's why you go on to Steam It. These are decentralized platforms. You say what you want. Now, there's going to be bullies on there too. It's a bully world for whatever reason. And people keep in mind that, for the most part, the bullies, it's really not the biggest percentage of the audience that sees your stuff. They're just the loudest. It's too bad. I hope they turn around and spend their time doing something else. So Charlene says, I try to live by the golden rule. So simple. It's very true. And if you're thinking of the golden rule, or is your golden rule this golden rule? Because I've found out that people along the way have different golden rules. The do unto others rule. I think that's fantastic. I think that's fantastic. Along the way, when you have to make a decision and about something, put yourself in the other person's shoes. See it from their perspective. And also, look at it and say, would they like this if I did this to them? Would I like this if they did that to me? Got to look at that. Very important. That's the best way to make a decision, Look from the other shoe. Yep, there you go. All right, cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Alex Jones thing. I thought he was cool. He talked about a lot of the things we talk about here, right? And he's on coast to coast, and and you should be able to talk about anything you want. I don't think he was, I don't know, he just had his own show, He's got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Good for him. A long time ago, people hated Jerry Springer, right? Let me tell you about Jerry Springer. I got to interview him when I was in Orlando at a radio station, K92 FM, when it was tip top, right? It was number one. It was above all the other stations. I don't think it is now. Sorry to hear, but thank goodness I was there in the heyday doing middays. I got to interview Jerry Springer. Now, that's in Orlando where I got to do that. So I had him on the phone. Now, I used to, at the time, beforehand, I had lived in Sarasota, an area, the Gulf Coast of Florida, Siesta Key and Longboat Key, little islands. I loved them. I missed that so much. But I was there beforehand, and then I was there after Orlando. Before and after Orlando, because it's a beautiful area. And that's where Springer lives, okay? At least one of his homes. So anyway, I got to interview him, and he's just a good guy. He's a good guy. And now I heard about some sort of prostitute, and he tried to write her a check or something like that. Okay, whatever. But in terms of television, he made history, whether you like it or not. People, I have a background of broadcast television, so he did wonders. A show, wow, one of the biggest hits ever. You may not like it, I get that, okay, that's fine, but look what he did. That's what America, and wherever else it was, wanted. That's what they wanted, so, what's that tell you? And people would say he made up stories, and he and I talked about it on the air and off the air. He said, we don't have to make up stories. These people, they bring it to us. We don't know if they've made it up or not, but they bring it to us. We don't need to come up with anything crazy. They're doing it. They're doing it themselves. Right on. Right on. Living in a wonderful, beautiful area, at least, again, one of his homes off of St. Armand's Key in Sarasota. Not too shabby. He didn't make that money being mayor of Cincinnati. So, but he was a really nice guy. And he's like, hey, wouldn't you do the same? Absolutely. He stood there and they fought on their own on his show. And it was funny because if anybody knows St. Armand Circle, you could be sitting there at one of the places having lunch or ice cream or something like that. And you'll hear off into the distance, like maybe like right a little across the circle, you would hear, Jerry, 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 whenever there was a Jerry sighting. It was hilarious. And it's okay if you didn't like some of the Springer productions. That man he just did great. So all I'm saying is, that was the guy everybody hated back then, and he did something really cool. Then now you got internet people doing that kind of thing. Let me tell you though, you want a hit show, I would have been fine doing that show. I would have been fine. Because he wasn't the culprit. He always tried to say something nice at the very end. Like, can't we just all get along, right? So, take it for what it's worth. Everybody's got to make money. And he made millions. He's still making money off of that show. He's still making it off of that show. And I'm asking you to send $5 a month or crypto. I'm on the BitShares wallet, and you're welcome to do that. So if you're just now joining me, this is Connie Willis on Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. I want to say hi to those of you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and DLive. DLive, I'm hoping to get some crypto on there. Those of you on DLive, please, somebody let me know how you can delete videos. I got a bunch on there of me testing. So let's see, maybe someone even did. All right. We do have some people on there. Thanks you guys for welcoming me. I appreciate that. Another what did I get? What did I get? Somebody gifted me $1,000. Okay, this is what I want to tell you about DLive. And I've told you about Steemit and DTube and DMania and DSound, I think is the other one, right? You guys help me out in the chats. So go to dlive.io. Okay, those of you that like to live stream or do videos in your groups and things like that, go over there. And I don't think you have to be on Steemit first, but I think you can be on Steemit as well. I mean, definitely be on Steemit too, because your stuff's going to show up there too. Steemit.com, STEEMIT.com, and DLive is DLive, DLIVE .io. Go over there. And when you post on these, and DMania, DTube, this is a great community to get into, because as you post, you get paid for it by all your other peers liking what you do. They call it upvoting. When they upvote you, you get cryptocurrency. You get Steem or Steam-backed dollars, and that's on the BitShares blockchain. No, it's on the Steemit blockchain, right? But it's the graphene blockchain, correct? You guys please correct me on that. Still a newbie at all this. But this is all, you guys hear me always talk with Stan Larimer, right, on Crypto Connie Tuesday. Stan Larimer's son is Dan Larimer. He created BitShares blockchain, then Steemit, and then right now EOS. Unbelievable kid. I guess he's in his 30s, I think. So, but still. Anyway, so you make money. He was like, hey, post that stuff and make money. Because that's what Facebook and all the others are doing. You're posting it, and they're making money off of your content. So now take your great content, make money yourself. So now I'm going over to DLive right now, and I see that I have, let's see, $10. I got 16 people watching. I've got 42 upvotes, $10.19. Just by talking to you guys right now, I got, I can go, I don't know, go get a burger or something like that, or taco, or y'all upvote some more so I can get a steak, lobster and crab. But I see where it says something like gifting $1,000. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like I've got it, and somebody said, wow, another $1,000. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know that I got that. Did I get that, or did somebody else get that? And it goes to something. So just so you'll know, the crypto people, those of you that may, not really want to go in the crypto world, crypto people are pretty giving, pretty good. They're really, trying to change the world and make a better world financially, and trying to make the common folk rich too. What is wrong with that? They're very smart people as well. Only bad thing is bullies in the crypto world can be vicious. That's probably the worst thing about it. But there's a whole lot better, more of the better folk out there. And they're good people. They're good people, and they're creating new things for all of us. They are. You guys, if you haven't been into it yet, you should get into it. Do that with Crypto Connie Tuesday, because in getting into it, you're going to be ahead of the game when it happens, because one day it's just going to go right. I think it's just going to go right into it. You know, you're just going to go right into it. The change is going to be voomp. I really think it's just going to go voomp one day, because, I mean, it's better. It's a better way of banking. It's a better way of using your money, spending your money, trading, doing whatever you want with your money. It's your money. You shouldn't be giving it to all these people in between. I mean, my gosh, how much richer we could all be. But anybody can be at this point. Anybody can be a multimillionaire through crypto. Just me, just what I've learned. That's why I'm learning more and helping you guys to learn more, putting it into layman's terms as best I can, and not forgetting that it's us that make up the planet. The blue rock is the commoners. The folks way up high, you know, they're great people. I don't want to deal in the hate and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to give everybody's side. You know, they're good people too. And you can be there as well. Let's don't make it just 1%. Let's make it a bigger percentage out there. And let's include us. We'll wave to each other from separate yachts. Not that it's all about materialistic things, but sure does make life easier, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not sure what that means with another $1,000. Somebody, Charles Wan, says, wow. So I just know it's a good thing. So I don't know if I was gifted that or not. I'm just going to refresh on here. Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. So I won't. But anyway, thank you guys for letting me know. Yes, Alex Jones. Anyway, I do have $10, so that's cool. So again, on DLive, if you know how I can delete some of my past videos, thank you to let me know that. YouTubers out there. So tell me, would you prefer watching Blue Rock Talk on DLive? I would. You can get money off of that, right? So you guys get over there. Come on, what are you waiting for? Duh, that's an easy one. Or DTube, I'm sorry, not DTube, YouTube, or Facebook, or Twitter. What do you prefer? What's easier for you? That's why I'm going to hit all of the platforms, because it's so hard to pull you over to another one if you're engaged in a platform all day. And a lot of you guys are totally into a platform all day long. So just saying. Again, I didn't know I was going to talk this long. I just happened, I just threw up some little lights over here at my desk that I've got. And usually I go on about 8 with somebody. And I was thinking about a couple different people to bring on tonight. But again, I was just trying to set up my equipment and make it work. So let's see if there's any questions whatsoever about anything. Let me know. I'll check on here. I do like that. Go over to DLive.io and look up Blue Rock Talk, and you'll see how that works. I think you'll like it. All right, so going over to, I'm going over now to the live chat on YouTube. I know, Alan, you don't like crypto. I know. I did not. Alan, talk positive for me. Tell me what you like. Come on, tell me what you like. Okay, so Alan's with Facebook and YouTube, Apple Stump, Bushcraft Stuff and Things. What is that? Is Is that a store or what? Better half ringing the dinner bell. We'll be back. Oh, well, good for you. Good for you. On Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube most of the day, I will see about DLive more. Absolutely, you guys. Come on, be smart about it. If you've got good content that you put it up on DLive, put it up on Steemit, put it up on DTube. I don't know if DLive and DTube are fighting each other or not. Hope not. But they might be. Hope not. I like the decentralized. You say what you want. Alex sold out, though. He sold, hey, Quana, what's up? He sold out. What did he do? AJ, too political. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. You want political, there's other shows for that. Other shows for that. So, tell me what conversations you guys think are the most interesting. Are they what I'm already having on here? Bigfoot Friday, aliens, hybrids, remote viewing, that kind of thing. Coming soon, Wasted Wednesdays about the serious look at the cannabis industry. Cryptocurrencies. Stan's Bible lecture, where he'll take you on. Those of you that, have a problem with it or have questions with it, he'll take you on. It's cool. So what other conversations are you not getting that you'd like? What other people would you like to hear that you haven't? And what rants do you have about all this kind of stuff? What other things would you like to see? I will be taking this out on the road, as I've said many times, and I have in the past. We'd go to Squatchman's Hotspot, go to Parker's. I would just show up on trails and say hey to you. So you never know when it's going to happen. The thing is, as I'm putting together Blue Rock Talk, remember it's a network, right? It's like CBS, and then you have Monday night programming, Tuesday night programming, Wednesday night programming, something like that, right? So it's all kind of different. But, and I like it. It's fun. It's exciting. It's creative. I enjoy it. However, I also wanted to do this to where I could do one show a week. A lot of people do that here, and they do very, very well. And they're living the dream. Okay. All right. Alan's going to speak positive here. Yes. Thank you, Alan. Alan. I'm into ancient advanced visitors. Yeah. Ancient, and then Charlene, aliens and Bigfoot and psychics. Alex is way too Trump. Hey, Connie. Alex is way too Trump. Well, that's if you don't like Trump. Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. My president is tweeting. Oh, there you go. That'll take some of you away there, won't it? Come on. Just because you like... so I'm a culinary person, right? I graduated at Culinary Institute of America, the Harvard of culinary schools here in the United States. And I graduated from the one in Greystone, Napa Valley. So as someone that is trained palate of how to drink wines and how to eat foods and how to taste them and what to expect and what is primo and what isn't. Hey, if you like liver and onions and I don't, doesn't mean I'm not going to talk to you anymore. So you all get over the politic thing. Get over it. Why are you doing that? Somebody is trying to split us all up, you think? So we can go into conspiracy at that point. Is that what you think? Okay, well, stop. Don't let it. Just, again, my gosh. Here we go again. Everybody wants to, let's all, help each other. Well, then why are you mad at what somebody else likes? Why are you mad that somebody else likes this religion? Somebody else likes this president? Somebody else likes this food? Somebody else likes the same sex partner? So if you guys are fighting about, hey, yourselves, then don't beat up other people too. Anyway, I don't want to get in this conversation. It's just so boring. So boring. Oh my gosh, stop the fighting. Stop it. Oh, hate it. Okay. That's why I do what I do, because it's escapism. It's wonderment. It stretches your mind because it's the bigger truth. What is it that someone said before about, they said small people, small minds talk about people. And then the next set up talked about world events, I think. And then I think the next step up talked about Blue Rock Talk. I don't remember it exactly, but does anybody remember that? If you do, write that down somewhere, because I'd like to read that out. And I think it's true. I don't want to sit around and talk about people. I don't care, you know. Do you really care about who's doing what? I don't care. I don't want people to care about what I'm doing, you know, or what I'm eating or whatever, much less I don't care the same way. He's like, I don't care. Let's talk about Bigfoot. Let's talk about what was in the woods the other night. Let's talk about what was over the sky. Let's talk about why, you know, what's the one thing, the Mandela effect. Come on, let's figure out why we're here, who we are, and what it's all about. Let's discuss that. And everybody out there has an idea. Even if it's a, you know, you haven't really thought about it, you probably have some sort of idea of, well, you know, there's something. Everybody's kind of thought about it at one point, right? And if they haven't, okay. Those are the worst people. You don't want to hang around them. They don't have any interesting conversation. I don't know what's going on with those people if they don't have one thought about it. It doesn't matter what you think. If you think, hey, we are here, we live our life, it's just a chance thing that happened, and then when we die, that's it. It's black. We don't even know it's black. It's over. Getting other phone calls from friends of mine that don't know and have not subscribed to Blue Rock Talk. So, I should know I'm on. That was fun. So, the Mandela effect, that's kind of cool, right? And the portals that people find, that's kind of cool, right? So let's talk about those things, because then it'll let us know who we are as humans, who we are to the universe, who we are to God. And I call Source God. I call the universe God. I call the Google in the sky God. Because to me, it's God, the Creator. If that's too religious for you, I'm sorry. That's what I use. If you use the universe, I'm not going to be mad at you. Lets me understand who you are, what you think. Why are we not happy about each other's differences? That's a good thing. Isn't it great that we all think differently, look differently, dress differently? Come on. Why do we all want to look alike, think alike, and oh my gosh, I don't want that. We are earthlings. We are human. We are one. But thank goodness we're all different. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, how boring that would be. So, you know, there are rules and guidelines along the way on this planet, on this big blue rock. And therefore are good for the most part. Some of them need to be fixed and changed along the way and all that kind of jazz. And that's where a lot of you guys will like the crypto world, because they do that pretty quickly. They do that pretty quickly. Decentralized, you can say what you want to say. It's nice. But they also have to where if you think this is rated over this, click the button. So not everybody has to see it or hear it that doesn't want to go there. I just had a problem with a group of people that I bought one of their courses. And I won't go into the course or anything. I like the people, but their course that I paid for to learn more about how to do the YouTube thing and get more people and try to make the income from it. When people want everything for free, how do you make the income? Right? I get it. There's so much free stuff. I understand. I might have to go to the membership thing, but it won't be cool if nobody pays, right? But they had the courses that they had, at one point they had people in there just as they were teaching, cussing and talking about oral sex as if it was no big deal. And they were being professional, teaching a professional course of how to be professional. And I asked for my money back, and it took a while before I got it back. They finally gave it back because at that point, I was ready to tell other people, hey, they didn't give you a disclaimer on this. Because if I saw that disclaimer, I probably would have looked up the people that did that, and I would have said, yeah, this is not what I want to pay for. You know, it's not a prude thing. It's, if I'm paying you money for something professional, I want it to be professional. You know, if I want to go see something like that, you know, I'll go down to, I don't know, do they even have those XXX rated places? When I first moved into Sarasota, the XXX rated place, I think I did see it before they knocked it down, but it was Sarasota, and that's where Pee Wee Herman did his thing. Pee Wee Herman, he's awesome. Have you guys seen him lately when he does movies? Have you seen Mosaic with Sharon Stone? And he's in there. He is her gay best friend. He does a fantastic job, Paul Hogan. Excellent, excellent, excellent. His dad used to listen to me when I was in radio in Sarasota. So see how I can switch from this to this to this. That's a talent, and they pay you big money for that in broadcasting. All right, let's see what you guys are talking about here. So we are on DLive, we are on Twitter, we're on Facebooks, many of those, and YouTube. And this is Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis, Earth's most interesting conversations, people, places, and things. I hope that you guys will spread the word so I can grow the audience. I think I'm around 13,000. But I gotta, you know, hey, I'm going for that 100,000. I want to get that YouTube trophy. Get 1 million? Wow, that's even better. So I hope that you guys can help me out there. I hope so. I hope you like it enough that you'll share it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Go back over here to the chat room. Talking about aliens over there. Crypto mogul. Connie, your take on Jordan Maxwell's idea. I don't even know who that is. Should I? Would I know the face? Would I know the voice? Would I know? Yikes. I'm not sure who that is. Jordan. Crypto mogul. Let me know. I feel bad. Sorry. Somebody let me know who that is. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But, you know, it is fun to find out what these things are that's happening out there and try to figure it out. Okay, Linda Robertson over on, a friend of mine over on my Facebook page, my personal page, Facebook page, is saying Mandela effect, it's real. And let me see if I can describe it. And if I'm not describing it correctly, please correct me in the live chat. I'm mainly looking at the live chat on YouTube. It's crazy how they decide what's the top comments or not. So sometimes I don't see your thoughts. I don't like that. I don't know why they do that. I'm going to try to see if I can push something here on Facebook to see if I can get all of your comments. I don't know how to do it. It's too much. Like I said, especially in the crypto world, then you got all these telegrams and Discord, and I finally figured out how to stop the notifications because for, I don't know, the past month and a half, everybody just converses. And these are, you know, these are geeks. These are true computer folks. These folks are on it when it comes to, you know, they were born with a computer in their hands. And I love them. I love them. They are creating our future. I love them. But man, they talk so quick and so fast. They're having a conversation. I don't know how they do it, even if it's with voice. I don't know how they do it so fast. But it is a 24/7 talking through all of these telegrams. It's another platform. and it's cool. It's just my mind at one point's like, I can't take anymore. And I didn't know how to turn it off, so all night long it was bzz, 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 bzz. I finally figured it out. Now I got to go back and check once in a while. Let's see here. Let's go to DLive, see where we're at. DLive. Okay, it doesn't look like it's moved, so I'm going to try to refresh it, but I'm afraid to. Is it going to kill it if I do that? I don't know. So I better not do it. But it looks like nothing's really moving, so maybe I need to refresh it. I don't know. But thanks, DLive people, for giving me thumbs up and stuff, and Steam It people. I like it. I love it. You put your content out there, and people upvote it, and you get cryptocurrency. And coming soon, more and more places will take your cryptocurrency for your coffee, for your hot dog, for your pizza, for your beer. And I love the places that do it. And I want those of you that do it to contact me here, or if you Blue Rockers that are watching right now know people and businesses that do take crypto, especially BitShares. I'm in with the BitShares Dynasty group. But if you know of those people, let me know. I'd like to talk with them, maybe even show up where they are. They deserve it. They deserve it. Charles Wan just voted 100%. Thank you. Thank you. Again, I'm not sure what that $1,000 gifting is, so I don't know. Sounds good to me, whatever it might be for. All right. So I'm thinking this is working with the Restream. One of my outlets did not get it. Restreaming like this is an expensive thing, so I'm hoping it works to bring in more people. So those of you that are afraid to go to YouTube, those of you that are afraid to go to DLive, those of you that are afraid to go to Twitter or some of the other Facebooks, hopefully I'll still catch you where you are, and you can be a part of these interesting conversations. I really love those of you that stick around and hang out there with me. I love that we have some really cool people that join in that some of you have no clue is in the audience there with you. And you have no idea who they are, and I do. And you're talking with some of the best, coolest of the coolest, and you're not even sure of that. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. I'm telling you it, but I'm not going to tell you who they are. It's up to them. This is their incognito way. And that's great because they do hear what you think and say things along the way. And that's in all the worlds of all the conversations that I have. That's all I'm saying. It's a small audience and growing. However, they're really cool in more ways than one. That's all I'm going to say. So I appreciate that. I'm glad about that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I came in here just testing it. Didn't really have anything to say, but just making sure that my software is working, making sure that the platform is working. And again, normally I have a show at 10 p.m. Eastern nightly. What time is it? I would normally start coming up. And I think I'm going to bring them all up earlier. I noticed as I'm doing it right now, you guys are there. And, you know, then I could turn it off and actually go have something to eat or something. You know, watch primetime TV myself. So do you like that? You like me going earlier, maybe 8 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Eastern? What do you Pacific folk think about that? So let me know. Write that in a live chat. I'll try to go back and read all these. And if you see it archived, please put it in the comments. So I'm at $10.26. That's just, I'm just rating with DLive if it's moving or not. I haven't seen any new. Okay, just on DLive real quick. Can you just somebody write something in there, just so I'll know if it's not stuck. I see me moving, but I just want to see if I need to refresh it in order to see the comments. So somebody in D Live, can you just say, "Hi, Connie"? That would be cool. I'm definitely supporting D Live. I love it. I think it's great. I hope that the people on D Live will tune into Blue Rock Talk for other shows. I guess they will hear, so that's good. They will especially love Crypto Connie Tuesdays. They might also love the coming soon Wasted Wednesdays, serious look at the cannabis industry. Thursday Signature Night, aliens, hybrids, remote viewing, all that great stuff. Bigfoot Friday, and Stan Larimer's Bible lecture on Sundays. So I didn't get anybody on YouTube or D Live to hit something. I can't even hit something myself. It's not letting me. So that's why I think it could be stuck or something. Darn it. Arr. I just don't want to turn it off. I don't want to turn it off. Anyway, I guess that's it. Let me just see if anybody has anything else to talk about. All right. Hey, Mary. Earlier is good. Sorry I catch it no matter what, even if it means I have to watch later. Oh, well, isn't that nice? I'm not sure how to say your name there. What is that? That's a different, you've got all sorts of symbols in there. But I appreciate that. I thank you. That's cool. D-Live isn't stuck. I'm seeing you now, but just not subbed there. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, so what's that $1,000 gifting thing mean? I'm not sure what that is. I am busy. Thank you. All right. I am certainly trying, Alan. I really am. I am. Okay. All right. So does anybody else have any other questions of anything maybe I've done in the past? Maybe if I can help you with a coast-to-coast question. Been there 3.5 years. I love it. Great people. Great team to work with. You can't do any better. It's that Blue Rock Talks right there. It's tiny though. It's tiny, but it's growing. Okay. All right. I got to give you time for questions, I know. Social conditioning and social engineering, how hard is it to break through and how to do it best? Oh my gosh, Eric, you tell me. What's your answer there? Hello, Doug Hargrove. So the Mandela effect, I think we were going to talk about that. That is where, and again, tell me, somebody change this if I've got it, you know, if you can say it in a better, quicker way. It's where, like, I'm trying to think of some of the examples that people gave. There's an example with the Kit Kat bar, I think, right? Where you remember something from years gone by, and you remember it as one way. And a lot of other people remember it as one way. But yet when you hear it again, it's another way. So people wonder, if I have this correct, people wonder, did somebody change something in time? Did somebody go back and change something? And that was, you know, one of the effects, because they say if anybody changes anything in time, it will have this, you know, ripple effect of changing other things. So did something change? Did a timeline change? Did, you know, how come people remember it this way, but then when you look back at it, it's another way? But why would so many people remember it this way? Are we conditioned a certain way? Has something changed along the way? Was there a refresh? Is that about right? Is that about right, basically, with the Mandela effect? Am I kind of on to that? I think that's something like that. I'm going to go over there and see this. So the bigger live chat is happening on YouTube. Oh, Mary, Coast to Coast is where you first heard me. Well, that's good. Thank you. So I try to say it a couple times without taking advantage of Coast at all to sell, the show. It's definitely a perk that we get to say what we do and who we are and where you can find us. Just like when we bring you guys on, you guys can do the same thing with your stuff. I just don't, maybe I should say it a little bit more. I try not to take advantage of it. I say it twice. In 4 hours, I should at least be able to say it, I know I could. They're great about that. So maybe I should be a little bit more conscious about that. I did a Where's Willis. You guys know Where's Willis, right? I was doing a Where's Willis. And I was concerned of saying Blue Rock Talk too much, even though I haven't, right? But, I just want to make sure I don't. And it was so much that even George Nor himself was going, now, what's your show, Connie? Like, come on, spit it out. And I was just like, okay. So I didn't want to push it too much. Hey there, Kim. All right. Okay, I'm not seeing anything because YouTube does this weird thing with live chat and top chat. How does it know where the top chat is? It makes me miss some of your all's questions. People say, why didn't you answer my question? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I was looking. Desperately, I was looking. T-gram also gets sketchy sometimes. Be careful. Telegram. Oh, Telegram. Yes. Yes, they all do. It's like, you got to be careful out there. All right, so nothing on the Mandela effect. Again, I can't hit that. So those of you that are Bigfooters, I want you to put down who you want, whether you're watching this live or not, who you want on the show in the future. Those of you that are into aliens, hybrids, all that other kind of goody stuff, and remote viewing, ghosts, psychics, this, that, and this, tell me who you'd like to hear and see on Blue Rock Talk. Okay? And tell me what it is, why. Here's the deal with psychics, which is very hard. Okay? If a psychic, I hate to say, this is what they say in the industry. All right, it's not bad. It's kind of very true, but they're all different. But basically, psychics are a dime a dozen, is what people say. Okay, well, some are better than others. Some are, have a different way of doing it, whatever. But when you interview them, really kind of the show is a lot of people want to go on and get a free reading. And even the psychics will tell you they don't like that either. If that's what it is and it's their show, it's a whole different thing, right? But if lots of people are watching a show with a psychic, do you want to hear about another person's reading? No. Come on. You want your own. So if you want a specific psychic to be interviewed, that's fine. But put down why they are different, what's unique about them. And then that's cool. Just want to come at another angle, not just here's another psychic. Just the other day, a psychic had said to me what she would like to talk about. And it was psychic stuff, but it wasn't about doing a reading. And it was really cool. And I thought, that's really cool. Great. I had another psychic that was going to come on, and she was going to teach you how to do it, talk about some of the do's and don'ts, talk about the good and the bad. And that's cool. But I don't really see readings happening because, no offense, I don't want to hear your reading. No, come on. Tell me if that's right. Tell me if I'm right. Do you want to hear another person's reading that you don't know? Right? But yeah, real good psychics. those are rare few. Well, I think there's a lot of them, and maybe I'm in a position where I get lucky enough to get to weed through that, and I'm privy to a lot of the ones at the top, and I appreciate that too, being in that position. Micro, the Mandela effect is a collective misremembering of a fact or event, from Snoop. Well, that's true. That's the best way to put that. That's good. That's good. Okay, so for Crypto Mogul, for alien stuff, how about Robert Stanley? Okay, Robert. Oh, that's Crypto Mogul. I can see your picture now. A little bit. Hey, yo. Okay, cool. Tom Squatch, Dr. J, Ron Moorhead for the Footster. Footster? Oh, Bigfoot. Oh, Footster. I like that. Footster. I got to write that down. That's good. That's good. I like that. If you go back here on Blue Rock Talk and you go to the opening page on YouTube and you go into the search area and you hit Ron Moorhead, you're going to find about 5 or 6 things on Ron. Go back and check that out. You'll love him. I love talking with him. He's great. Carrie's great. His are they married yet? Are they still saying they are, but they're still fiancés? Did they get it? Come on, Ron. Let's go. Come on, make it happen. They great couple, great people for sure. And Ron, golly, he's got incredible evidence. It's funny. YouTube's constantly hitting you on copyrights, even when you have the right to play whatever it is that you're playing. You still got to submit it in, dispute it, and all that kind of stuff. And say, well, I have the rights to this. It gets old, it's a pain. But I actually recently was, they sent a copyright dispute to me, or filed a copyright complaint on me with one of Ron Moorhead's sounds. And believe it or not, it was from Art Bell's group. And I was like, what? Because they had one of his sounds on an old one of his shows. I don't know if it was a show that was on the YouTube's Coast to Coast YouTube. I can't remember now, but it said that they were filing a complaint. I wrote in to the vice president of Premiere, which is with Coast, and I said, hey, I think I'm being, I think you guys are wanting to share this with me. I mean, it's just all computers, okay? It's not a person going, ah. Sometimes it is. There's a lot of bullies out there. But it wasn't that. It's just a computer thing. And I was like, well, this is funny. I got full permission from Ron. And so I wrote Ron and Carrie too and said, hey, I'm getting disputed about a copyright infringement of playing one of your all sounds that you gave me to play, that you're even on the actual video. It's crazy. And it was, from Art Bell's group saying, hey, that's ours. I mean, they were claiming it was theirs. And again, I don't remember if it was on the Coast to Coast platform or not, but it was just kind of funky. It's all computer generated. But I remember writing back going, no, Ron owns it. He's a friend of mine. He said I could use it. Here's his number. Give him a call. It just happens all the time like that. Get Squatchman on. And Squatchman is all over Blue Rock Talk. Go hit the search and you'll see, and do Squatchman, and you'll see a lot of him on there. Also, Paul Graves. Hit Paul Graves. We did a nice series together. Incredible stuff. Who else did you guys say? I'm not sure. I I think I might know Tom Squatch. I think I remember filling out something on YouTube for that. Dr. J, I had him on Coast at one point, right after Bob Gimlin. And I need to get Dr. J on Blue Rock Talk here. We have had Steve Bachman on here and other people. We got to get Dr. J on here to talk about all that too. Okay. Wah, wah, wah. I got to go over there. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to hit all the live chats. Trying to get you. Heard you with all three before. Excellent. Yeah, we got some good people. Robert Stanley. Why do I know that name? I know that name. It's not because of Paul Stanley of Kiss. Okay. I don't know what some of this stuff is. All right. Yeah, let's check out D Live. I want to see the Facebooks and the D Lives. Those of you just joining us, it's Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis, and we are tonight on YouTube at Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. Might even be on my YouTube, Connie Willis USA, I think it is. Also on my personal Facebook page, my verified Connie Willis public page on Facebook, and Blue Rock Talk verified page on Facebook. Doesn't it get crazy? They don't allow you to do the groups for some reason. I don't know why, at least with this restream. Facebook's the hardest with it. And also on Twitter with either Blue Rock Talk or Connie Willis, and D Live on D Live. So if you're on one of those, thank you. Please follow, like, share, comment, donate. Donate in crypto. I like that the best. It is cool. All right. Okay. So that's that. I really have nothing else to say unless you guys, again, you have a question. That's it. Somebody tell me how I can delete my videos on D Live when I've done just nothing but testing and I want to kill it. Please tell me how I can delete the video. Okay. Now, in the future, you can see Mike Crow on here. Myth Chasers on YouTube and Facebook. Make sure you go and check him out. He's got that real good news voice out there. And he's got some great stories that I think only he has. I mean, he's the guy that you would see in the trench coat, the fedora, and the glasses, and getting some of the stories that he goes a little deeper into. I mean, I like to go into them deep too, but he goes into these one history, kind of more of the history, got a ton of facts to him kind of things. Like, I don't even know if I can say them, Mike, so I won't throw them out there. You can throw them out yourself. You do it to yourself. I don't want to do it to you. You tell what you want to tell. Because I know he's just getting all that started, and he's going to start telling some stories that he knows about that I don't know anybody else that knows those stories. So check him out. Add him to your list for sure. There's too many chats. I can't keep up with them. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. Can't do it. All right, those of you, D Live, thank you. Can somebody just on D Live just throw out like a little, this is a hand signal. That's what we do here as a Blue Rocker. It's not letting me chat back with you guys. I so want to refresh it, but I don't want it to die on me. I tell you what, this little MacBook Air 2000 is just working its little tail off, that's for sure. So normally this isn't the studio. I just kind of threw this together, just kind of testing everything. I appreciate that you guys are still there. Tell me what you want to end up talking about. Tell me what the conversations are that you want to hear. You guys want this earlier? I may do that. Give me the time that you think works. 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern, or 10 p.m. Eastern. I always kind of like that time right before kind of a lead in to Coast. I kind of like that. It kind of works, you know. But, you know, if we can go earlier, let's go earlier. I'm okay with that too. So let's see here. It's not letting me use my little guy. Well, I'll at least give a thumbs up and send it. And so there we go. There's just nobody's chatting over there. So those of you at D Live, give me a hi, say hello. Let me see that moving a little bit because I'm just testing out everything, hitting all the platforms tonight. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. And on Tuesday nights and other nights, I'm Crypto Connie, working with Stan Larimer and the BitShares Dynasty, amongst other people too. Really love that. Really like that a lot. This is Earth's most interesting conversations. That includes people, places, and things. So Bigfoot Fridays, cannabis, you know, Wasted Wednesdays, Crypto Connie Tuesday, Signature Thursdays, and Stan's Bible lecture on Sundays, college level course. Yes, for those crypto folk out there, that is Stan Larimer, the godfather of BitShares, that does that. Very, very interesting stuff, always. So that's what it's about. And then some fun stuff out of nowhere, breaking news, fun stuff, just, you know, saying hello and that kind of thing. On Coast to Coast, Saturday night, so I hope you guys will join me with William Gazetke. We're going to be talking about Robert Van Den Broek. Robert Van Den Broek. That's it, Van Den Broek. He is like the only person on the planet known to consistently predict when, where, and what they will look like of crop circles, as well as a medium, as well as seeing all sorts of ETs, spirits, angels, UFOs, tons of evidence. They have a ton of evidence on these crop circles with this white powder. And he also recently got evidence of what he says is alien, and his tentacles. It's like, I think he described it as a regular gray, but it had tentacles like an octopus. And the thing freaked out or something, and they came off of him and left him in the field, you know, flew away, and then said, there you go, there's some proof for you, you know, of all this stuff that he's done all his life. Good guy. You guys are going to hear more about him. We're going to be talking about him and William Gazetke as a film producer, documentarian, and his time with Robert. And to me, one of the biggest things is, and you'll hear about this on Saturday night on Coast, is as someone who does want to investigate and also has a background of film, video, and broadcasting, you know, when you go to these places, you never expect to get anything on camera. And if you do, it's like, wow. And sometimes it's, you really look at it and go, did I get something, or am I hoping I got something? But he got stuff just on camera. Cameras rolling, evidence all over the place. It's amazing. So I think you'll like the show. And then we'll be getting Robert on as well. Okay, so I think that'll be a nice treat. He's agreed to. And just a super, super nice guy. Also in the future, going to be having Derek Tyler on and Will Champion. I don't know if Will's still out there or not, but these are folks that are really, really into their research, and they have incredible information. Oh, great. Thank you. Someone on D Live. Chirin Rua. Looks like little squids and octopus. Thank you. I appreciate that you did that. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, let me go back to the questions, see if there's anything there. Cryptoarchaeology. Is that a thing? Oh, are you okay. So you're not talking cryptocurrency. You're talking cryptid and archaeology? What? Tell me more there, David. Yeah, he's got the sign. He's got the Blue Rocker sign. Excellent. Nice chat tonight. Thank you, Alan. Have a good night. Will Champion is still there. Make sure you get his book. Will, if you can, put your link up. It may not let you do that, but give it a shot. Make it to where people know. Okay, put the space in between or whatever people do. Mike Crow, do the same yourself. Put in a link to where people can find you too. Evidence that everyone will believe is hard to come by, Alan Drake. Absolutely right. And Apple Stump is talking about Mindspeak. Yes, 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 yes. Kim Steele is on here too. Kim, can you also, if you can, put in a link to all your stuff as well? Kim's got incredible information. The types of Bigfoot. Mini hoon of Ono knocking down rose apples, bigger ones in Colorado pushing over big aspen trees. Right, okay. Guess? How about Dr. Heather Lynn? David Weatherly? Dr. Heather Lynn, are you talking about Lynn? Are you talking Phoenix Lights? Is that who are you talking about there? Will, who are you talking about? David Weatherly, I've had him on Coast. I do need to bring him here on Blue Rock Talk. You're right. Some of these people you just think as friends, you don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. All right. Yeah, the cold hard facts are hard to believe. That's true. It's true. Once you see it though, right? You guys know, once you see this stuff, it just changes your life, changes your perspective. You think in a different way, and all this childish bully fighting amongst people is just ridiculous. That's why I wish whoever does know the truth, if we do have people that know the truth, I think they do, if they would open that up, and I hope that Trump does. I hope he does. Someone said that he may be doing that. I hope he does. Because if you open that up, people are not going to be thinking about the stupid piddly junk they are now about the politically correct way to say this or that, or that someone's offended them. I'm just, oh my gosh. I'm so sick of that. Come on, let's stop this madness. So I do believe if we knew the truth, we can move on and our minds would go somewhere else. And so whoever is behind keeping that secret, if they want to be the true hero that goes down in history, if that's what some of this might be, then do that, because we will have better conversations. Our minds will be elsewhere, and we wouldn't be talking about all the rubbish and all the stuff that doesn't matter, that only keeps people stuck in that tiny level, I guess, vibration. If we all knew that we were really just earthlings and humans, and we were one, even though we were all different, we don't have to all be the same color and the same look, which, is going to happen eventually anyway. Eventually, that'll all happen. You don't need to push it and force it. It's going to happen. It already does. People are like freaking rabbits. They just can't get enough of it, and they just go and do it. There's no guidelines. They cross every line they can sexually now. So it's going to happen. It's on its way. You don't need to push it. I like our differences. I like that we have different colors and looks and sounds and body types and desires and thoughts. So, sad will be the day when we become that one look, like the Greys or the Reptilians, right? They all have the same look. It's not like I've heard that there's a reptilian out there with a goatee or a Grey, sporting that stash. Isn't this fun conversation? Okay. So there you go, willchampion.com. Oh, yeah, I guess that would be fine. Then people can find your book. You'll really like Will's books. He's got a new one coming. I don't know why. Oh, that's held for review. Let me hit it. Show. Ah, that's why. So it lets me do that. Okay. A lot of petty bickering going on. Absolutely. You have got that right. Heather Lynn, archaeologist. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't know her. Sounds good. Mike Crow says just go over to Myth Chasers. Look up Myth Chasers on Facebook for now, but coming on YouTube soon. But there's also another, there's like, believe it or not, there's a second Myth Chasers, right? There's 2 Myth Chasers out there. And one says Kentucky Myth Chasers, and I'm not sure that that's you, even though you're in Kentucky. Is it? Put that on there. All right, everybody. Okay. Make sure you put that on there before I say goodbye. Let's go back over to D-Live just to see who's there. All right. We still got some people on D-Live watching. Thanks. Thanks, D-Livers. And a lot of you on D-Live are crypto people, so make sure you watch Crypto Connie here on Blue Rock Talk. That's where I talk with those of the BitShares dynasty. It's usually Stan Larimer, the godfather of BitShares. Also get Michael X on there, and got Fuzzy on there, and all sorts of other cool people still to come. Sean Worthington as well from Cloud. And of course, you guys, and I got Jared Rice as well. And I'm trying to think of all of them. There's a lot of them on there. Got him on Coast too. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Okay, that's it. All right, you guys. Whoa. I thought I was going to be on for 5 minutes. Now I don't have to go on tonight. But I was going to change the scenery. You can see now there's like an old street light. There's lighting. That's all lighting stuff. So maybe tomorrow, if I really feel comfortable with all this, we'll do something else. I got a new toy that I've got to fit in here with it, learn it. It's supposed to help things run smoothly. Hope so. Hope so. Hope so. Hope so. Hope so. But otherwise, I will talk to you for sure on Coast to Coast on Saturday night. I'm looking forward to that. William Gazecki, filmmaker, will be talking about Robert Van Den Broek. That's all I know. That's it. Please let me know what you're doing for, what do we got, Labor Day weekend coming up, or is it Memorial Day? Which Monday holiday is it at the end of the summer? Is it really the end of the summer? Anything else, let me know. I'm done. I'm not good at goodbyes. Not unless there's a network pushing me. Goodbye. All right, so we'll close it out here. Thanks, those of you that are here. Thank you again, D-Live, Facebook, all the you on Facebook, as well as Twitter and YouTube, and anybody that knows Marcus Lemonis, the prophet, have him contact me. He follows me on Twitter. He follows me on Twitter. Maybe he'll see this. He's a hard one to reach. He's a hard one to reach, but I think he's a good guy. I think he's a good guy. That's why I find, that's why I want to meet with him on some of these things. And by the way, I will when I get down to the finals of my logo, I'll show you guys. I'd like for you to vote. You know, tell me what you think. Doesn't mean I'm going to pick what you like. No, you know, when you do put something together yourself that you created yourself, it's an artist. You're an artist. And if it goes down, you want it because you want it to go down because it's a decision you made. You don't want it to go down on somebody else's decision. Of course, you don't, you want it to go up. You don't want it to go down at all. But you know what I mean? Then you're like, why did I listen to that person? He's a dork or she's an idiot. Okay. You know what I'm saying. All right, here. So let's see what everybody's doing. Y'all are all saying goodbye. I want to... Oh, you're an idiot. So everybody take Sir Blumpkin and let him know how much an idiot he is. What are you, 6? Are you 6? You 6 years old? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Idiots. No idiots. You will be blocked. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. You're one of the people we were talking about earlier. Grow up. You know, let your mom see that. Let your mom see that. Let your wife see that. Let your girlfriend see that. Oh, do you have one? All right, just, it makes me sick. Yes, that's right. What an idiot. What an idiot. Yeah. Show a picture of you. Give your real name. Let us see who you are. Yeah. Yeah. Not so brave. Exactly. What idiots, Okay, Supernatural coming on for Alan. So anyway, you guys, take care. Thanks for backing me up. Talk to you on Coast to Coast. See you back here on Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. Maybe even with the Bigfoot Friday tomorrow night. Thanks, you guys, for sharing this. Help me grow my audience. I know 15,000 will be the next number to go, but let's also, make sure that we're going to 100,000 and hit that deadline too. Hit that mark. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for being a part of Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. And again, Coast to Coast tomorrow, Saturday night.